Don't miss out on a gift because you don't like the rapper. Don't miss out now just because you don't like what is rapped in. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. I put out for the last couple of weeks what I think were two thought provoking videos. One was entitled Fuck Being a Street N Word. Now, I used the word in that video, to provide emphasis. But usually I don't use that word. Now, some of y'all might think, it's a word you actually don't use? Yes, I did stop using that word. Now, unless I get mad, it's over with. But in general, no, I don't use that word anymore. Okay. But whatever the case, the video was dope in my opinion. Took my time, wrote an outline and everything together, my thoughts, you know what I'm talking about. I pray before I do any of my videos. Really, you know what I'm talking about. I ask God to be with me. Some of y'all might be saying, well, how can God be with you and you curse? Again, cursing is an arbitrary thing, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's an arbitrary thing. What's a cuss word to us might not be a cuss word somewhere else. In my house, lie was a cuss word. So if you use the word lie to my mama, you cuss. You know what I'm saying? But I do pray before I make videos. You know what I'm talking about? Just ask God to be with me. And I think I successfully delivered the message that I was trying to deliver in that video, which was that the violence in the Black community really is a consequence of poverty, and that we got to do what's necessary to keep our kids out the streets. You know what I'm talking about? And we got to overcome poverty. That's the gist of it. Go back and watch it if you haven't seen it. I got a message from one of my young boys named Antoine Dixon. We call him Zebo. You know, he's like a son to me. I told y'all I'm on my mentorship. Okay. Operation OG always in effect over here. I hope y'all on it. But my young boy sent me a message after watching it, and he said this facts. And then he commented on some other things that I said in it. He said, high schools really should treat it like college and have one major, like you said. You only have to be good, maybe great at one thing to survive and live comfortably in this world. Most successful people I know don't even have a degree. All right. So basically, he was vibing with what I said in there. Zebo lost his father. He loves his mother, but Zebo comes from some struggle, you know what I'm saying? And I'm very proud of him now. He's out there as a truck driver, but a lot of his peers chose the streets. You feel me? So he could have gone that way, but he played ball for me, and you know what I'm saying? And he was a good kid, you know what I'm talking about? And the old boy that chose the streets, they good kids too, but they made a bad decision. But here's my point. Zebo, my target audience, young Black man who could go astray if he ain't led right and if he don't make the right choices. That was my target audience for that video. Young men like him and anybody who is charged with influencing young men like him. They were my target audience. But I got a call from my mama about that video. My mama went off on me about that video. Why you keep cussing so much? You cuss too much. Well, you got to stop. Whoa, 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 whoa. She was sounding like some of these suckers that done been in my comment section. My mama missed out on the gift because she didn't like the rapper. Then I tried to explain to my mama, that's how I talk when I'm not around you. She's like, it's like you were two different people. Like, yeah, because I don't talk like that around you. You my mama. I wouldn't talk like that in front of anybody else, mama. But when I'm right here, this is my platform. This is my business. This is where I get to be unfiltered. Be free. Besides being underpaid and not seeing a route towards generational wealth in the educational system, I was not free there either. I was muzzled. I'm not muzzled right here. I'm free to say what I want to say in the way that I want to say it. And it works. I know it works because of things like what Zebo said to me, what my other young boys say to me, because I talk real to them and they respond to that because they are who I'm targeting. I'm not targeting my 74-year-old mother. And I keep telling her that. But it did hurt me because she didn't acknowledge the message that I gave. She didn't acknowledge any of that because she didn't like how I presented it. So I decided to try to educate on things. So I showed her Tupac's speech at the Black Expo. You know, if you're a Tupac fan, you know the one I'm talking about where he was at the I guess there's supposed to be a place where it was black tie event, everybody putting up, you know. And he was asked not to curse there. Uh so I guess somebody would ask me not to. And Pac just went off. You just his passion just came through. You know, he was like, I'm gonna talk real. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna talk real. And he let him know I'm a high school dropout. My mom was on crack, you know, I'm talking about this. It's hard out here. So I'm not finna be up here and just not. He's like, it's fucked up out here. We dying out here and I'm losing it. So if I curse, that just come from that. Now, of course, my mom was just she was getting all her counters set up. The whole time she watching it, y'all. She was setting up her counters. She's something else. If y'all don't know, I love my mama. First of all, I ain't this video is not getting out on my mama for real, for real. This video is to try to get people who might think like my mama to stop that, to stop thinking like that in 2022 because you're not gonna be able to reach the Zebos of the world with that 1960s, 1970s stuff. You're not gonna. It's not gonna happen. It's a different time. So that's the point of this. Y'all can see my relationship with my mama. Go watch the video. Mama Sick. That's my number one hit. You know what I'm talking about? I got 1.2 million views on that song on Facebook. You know what I'm talking about? And that's why I market my music primarily. But that is the joint. You know what I'm talking about? Also, I did an interview with my mama on Everybody Got a Story. Y'all can check that out. So y'all see how the vibe is. Um, so I was trying to get my mama to understand, like, mama, look at how this man did this. Look how passionate he is. He's being unfiltered, and he is revered around the world. He got murals around the world. He got, I think the song "Changes" has been acknowledged in the Vatican by the Pope. You know, like But she had them counters for me, you know. But I stopped her because I knew what she was finna say. I knew she was gonna say, "Well, you're not a high school dropout. You a college graduate." And she was gonna say, "Well, your mom wasn't on crack." You know what I'm saying? I was an English teacher. You know what I'm talking about? I know she gonna hit me with all that, so I acknowledged all that. But yet and still, I come from struggle. My mama did her absolute best, but still, in my neighborhood, the way I talk is how cats talked. And without a father, um, the music I listened to and the cats from the neighborhood really shaped the language that I use commonly, you know what I'm saying, when I'm in a relaxed mode, as most of my youngins are. That's how they shaped as well. So I tried to take my mom like a little boot camp or something, you know what I'm saying? I let her see the Pac thing. Then I turned on the Kanye West documentary, Genius. It's on Netflix. Because I was trying to get her to see how Donda West and Kanye interacted. We couldn't get through the first episode. We couldn't get through the first episode. Oh, my sister called her, and my sister was like, "Mom, what you doing?" And my mama gonna tell her, "I'm watching How to Be a Mother to a Rapper." I can't do nothing with my mama, y'all. I can't get her to understand. So I just cut it off. I told her, "Mama, it's." I was like, "You kind of like in a situation where Mary was in the Bible, where she wasn't understanding what Jesus was doing, you know what I'm saying, and why he was moving this way and doing that." And he was like, "I'm doing my father's work," you know what I'm saying? And I thought we had come to an understanding. Okay, cool. Until I put out uh another video. Yeah, I know the video. If you watched it, the one I was telling y'all about my health scare, where I thought I had cancer, but luckily it turned out to be another condition that causes anemia. So I get a call, and in the background, I hear my voice, so I know she watched me. I keep telling her quit watching my shit, but I don't say shit to her. But I keep telling her quit watching my channel. That is not intended for her. She won't listen. So I hear myself in the background, and this is what she say to him. She say, because she know I be up, late working shit. It's 5:35 a.m. right now as I'm taping this. So she know I be working through the night. So she called me, she say, "Take your mother to sleep." Just mocking me, you know what I'm saying? Cause my mom don't be talking like that. You know what I'm talking about? But she was just trying to, it was her way again of saying you be cussing too much. So I'm like, she don't get it. She don't get it. And I just had to chalk that up. My mom's 74 years old. She comes from the era of Smokey Robinson. That's what my mom want me to write songs like Smokey Robinson. She wants me to be Smokey Robinson. Really, uh, she loves my brother Ray Caesar's work. She loves to hear him sing. She rather hear that than see what I be doing or hear what I be doing, which is understandable. She's 74 years old. She doesn't care about any rap music. She doesn't get that Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B can make a song about how wet their pussy is, but yet and still Cardi B can have an interview with Joe Biden, and Megan Thee Stallion can be honored with a congresswoman. They don't get that. How Jay-Z, who famously wrote the song Big Pimpin', can be called upon by Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton to campaign for them. My mama don't understand that. that that's the world we're in now. You feel me? Temps. That what she loved. She loved Tyrone Davis. That what she loved. In terms of movement figures and activists, you know what I'm talking about? She thinks when she put on her Black History plays, she got Dr. King and Jesse Jackson and Fannie Lou Hamer. She did a dope, portrayal of Fannie Lou Hamer. Like that's what she thinks of it. In the movement, they weren't speaking like I speak here. But I try to get her to understand this is 2022. When those folks were doing their thing, there was no rap music. There had been no crack epidemic then. You feel me? A lot of stuff has transpired that has changed the black community. Many people would say for the worse. Some may say for the better. I know in this instance, when it comes to people like me that talk like me, dress like me, and rock jewelry, and create rap music, listen to rap music, don't doubt our intellect. Don't doubt our sincerity. Uh, don't doubt our knowledge base. I feel like Barack Obama doing this when he showed the birth certificate, but I mean, I got one of these, and I earned it. And you probably can't see that, but that says highest honors, number one. Throughout my academic career, I can remember distinctly when I got uh anything less than a B. I got a C in art one time. I think my freshman year in high school. That shit pissed me the fuck off. I did everything the woman asked me to do. But that's not my art. My art is poetry. You feel me? But I did my best in that class. Uh got a handful of B's, not many. College, couple B. I think I had a B in one of my English classes. That should have been an A. Dr. Vateri. I think I got a philosophy class. In philosophy class, I got a B one time. Maybe a couple others. I don't know. But in my field of study, which was psychology, I got all A's. Only time I ever had an F anywhere near my name was when I went to grad school the first time at Southern Miss. And I just stopped going to class when I was suicidal. Any motherfucker ever want to try to flex on me and question my shit, they can look it up. When I end up getting them F's, I also went to therapy. I wouldn't give a shit if the record was released. I'm proud of going to therapy. Shit, some motherfuckers need to go to therapy. So it's there. I mean, I'm an award-winning teacher, 3-time teacher of the year. Like, look, so there are people out there that walk like me and talk like me, man. We do this. So don't question our intellect or what we're trying to do. Don't shy away from the message that we're trying to present or the gift that we're trying to give you based on it being wrapped in words that you don't like or wrapped in a package that you don't like. Take the brother Killer Mike from Atlanta out there. That brother's doing good work. He's highly involved in politics. Went to college. That brother talks like me, though. He talks like me. You don't want to miss out on his message, though. The brother's intentions are good. His kids will listen, or excuse me, your kids will listen to him before they listen to some of these motherfuckers that they consider square or that they consider fake. You got a brother that just made history. by beating Amazon shit and establishing a union. Y'all know how it. Go watch the documentary about Amazon. Go watch that shit. Jeff Bezos motherfucking ass. He's something else. Well, this black brother led the way to get a union against them motherfuckers. And he dressed like me. Pop champagne when they won it. It's a new world. It's a new world. And if you are older, but you still want to affect change in this world, I ain't saying you gotta talk like that, but you can't be looking down or talking down or shunning those of us who do. Uh let's say you're not older, but you know what I'm saying, that you think cursing is ungodly, or anybody listen to rap music, listen to worldly music too much, or anybody with tattoos is unholy, or people that dress like me is check. You might have to check yourself and ask yourself, okay, what's more important to me? Reaching this child or sticking to my guns on language? I don't know. You might decide that that's more important to you. That's you. Please don't stop. If that's you, cool, okay. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of folk out there talking like me. Now, I think what makes me unique is I can talk the language and write the language necessary to earn this right here. I do that with the best of them. But I can also talk this language. So, in my opinion, I call it being bilingual. You know what I'm saying? Or I like to say I'm trilingual. You know what I'm saying? I say I speak the Queen's English, and then I speak hood English, and I speak a little Spanish. You feel me? Uh, I think that allows me to cross over. I know in the classroom it helped me. I was able to connect with a kid in what we had called the 20 plus club. You know what I'm saying? Any kid that got a 20 or above on the ACT, you know what I'm saying? They were trying to honor them. You know what I'm talking about? Say, hey, you're a smart kid. Or whatever kid had the 4.0 or whatever. I can connect with those kids without cursing, without being aggressive, without talking about any hood shit. I could talk to them in a way that made them feel comfortable, like I cared about them, like I understood them. Because I do. Because I do. Okay? That's a part of me. I'm a fucking nerd. Proud to say it. I love to learn, love to read. I do. When I'm finally done working here and finally getting to bed, I'm going to read. I read every single night. Proud of it. When I read, I ain't just reading a list of cuss words. You feel me? So I can connect to those kids. I can talk to them about history and politics and, from an analytical standpoint, I can do that. But also, one of my boys that out here doing what they ain't supposed to be doing may contact me, or I see them post some shit on social media that let me know they out here not doing what they supposed to be doing. I can also pick up their phone and call them and say, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? What you talking about, coach? You know what the fuck I'm talking about. See all that little nice shit, all that damn. They ain't gonna work with that kid. That kid come from struggle. That kid goddamn go through shit. That kid has had a hard life. And shit, I gotta talk that motherfucker hard way. And I'm cool with that. But I'm gonna reach them. I'm gonna help them. They know I love them no matter what language I'm using. They know I love them. And that hurts me to think that anybody would question my love, my sincerity, or my intellect, because I use some cuss words. It's a new world, y'all. So don't miss out on the gift because you don't like the rapper. Take that rap off. Take a look inside and see what you get. What's inside of that box just might change your life. What's inside of that box just might help you change someone else's life. If you let it. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. One. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.